Hi, my lovely people. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. It's Tuesday. It's still so much going on the YouTube streets that we got to kind of break it down and debacle it a little. I want to talk about Olivia today, playing with her Reborn doll. I don't know if you guys knew, but Olivia went live yesterday again on Instagram. She was laying across the bed. She was playing you know, the woe is me thing, talking about absolutely nothing, trolling her supporters. And it seems as though there was someone, a few people actually, that was asking her, they were having a conversation about tattoos, okay? And she pretended as though she didn't understand what they meant by, weren't you pregnant when you got your heart tattoo on your face? All of a sudden she had got some kind of amnesia, and it was really, really disturbing because she played like she was crazy and she was trying to act as though they were nuts. It was a big old trolling session. If you don't believe me, let's listen.
Pregnant, I just didn't know you could do that. What are you talking about? That's all I'm gonna say. Your heart's hat on your face. Did the artist know you were pregnant before? I didn't think you could get a tat while pregnant. Girl, what are you talking about? Who was pregnant? Huh? You got the tat earlier this year, right? While you were pregnant with AJ. Am I losing in? Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. She didn't know that whilst a that was a tattoo? Girl, what? What are you guys talking about? Single. Liv, you posted a YouTube video getting your heart face tattoo, and it was while you were preggo with AJ, right? You guys, I'm seriously lost. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. I'm lost as fuck.
Now, what was that? All of a sudden now, your edges is leaving, your kids is leaving, your men are leaving, and now your memory is leaving? Okay, because we were seeing you on here scrolling and trolling while you were talking about being pregnant. And, oh, you guys, they're going to see. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Then you did a video saying that the baby possibly had Down syndrome, and then you got a tattoo on your face. So I don't know how you were in the midst of finding out that the baby possibly had Down syndrome or some kind of birth defect, and then you went and got a tattoo, but you don't remember being pregnant, at all while getting a tattoo. Probably it's because you were not pregnant. This is a shenanigan. Did anybody, I don't know if you guys caught that live, but it's starting to sound like baby AJ is starting a lot to sound like baby legendary. If you guys did not catch that live, the baby was in the background and it sounded like she had some legendary sounds playing because the baby was just going ah 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 and like screaming, no pun intended, no funny business. But I find it very funny that Olivia has been on here failing tests and saying that she's going to school. And she made the comment, I'm happy that my kids are being watched over there while I'm in school. Yeah, because those are the only kids you have. You mean to tell me that Olivia has probably spent 3 to 4 hours in the past, 2 days on live? When she's supposed to be getting up for school the next day, when she's supposed to be, feeding a baby, changing the diapers. We did not see baby AJ or hear baby AJ whatsoever. And if you guys have not caught the drama live, she was actually sitting on her bed just a vaping away. So is she going to say the baby was asleep right next to her? Because we all know when we watch the videos that the crib is in her room. He does not have her, his own room or anything. We see the playpen and the little changing table, the little thing she keeps for the babysitting hours that she has them for Raquel. We see all those in the background. So she was just a vaping away and blowing the smoke and yelling and screaming and doing all of this. And during this, your baby didn't wake up not one time. He didn't cough. He didn't sneeze. He didn't coo. He didn't even move a leg. Oh, it's probably because it was the Reborn doll that you have sitting in the closet that you strapped to yourself when Raquel's, busy with her own baby. Y'all, this is getting out of control. This is getting out of control. She's already said that her mama, because when people talk about Miss Stella, she said, my mom has her own life. She living her own life. Yeah, I'm single as a dollar bill. The imaginary baby daddy is now gone. They're supposedly friends. She's said it 100 times. I'm single as a dollar bill. Girl, there is no baby. There is no baby that is your baby. You guys, I hope that you guys are not believing that this girl had a baby. I know some people are saying, how did she do it? But everything Olivia could pull her pregnancy off with can be ordered on Amazon, all the way from hospital gowns, all the way to hospital socks. Like I said, if you sit in the hospital, baby, you can go right in the cabinet, get it all while your sister is walking around trying to, get contractions going. Y'all, this is getting so crazy to me. This is getting so crazy to me. It's like, girl, 1 minute you out here trying to reach out to Zolo and ask him why he's still talking bad about you and to leave you alone with it. Then you get on here and you say, I just, if I can reach out to anybody, whether it's Instagram or it's a phone call and they're talking about me, of course I'm going to ask him and check him. She even went as far to say, well, I dropped down in reactors chat, so what's the difference? Boo, no you don't. No you don't. People can sit here and ride you all the way like a horse, you know what I mean? Ride you all the way through the rodeo and you don't drop down. All you do is you stay in the bushes and you stay being miserable and stay trolling. One thing I don't get is why her supporters allowed her to even do that. I mean, a numerous of people were typing and saying, Olivia, you know what that lady's asking. She's asking, how did you get a tattoo while you were pregnant? Don't you remember? Don't you remember? I mean, how do you not remember a tattoo? How do you not remember a tattoo that's sitting right there on your face, or the timeline of when you got that tattoo, right? How do you not? So the fact that she sat there like she had straight up memory loss, like she had, what? Huh? I'm lost, guys. I gotta get my hair cut off and dye blonde. Y'all, her supporters sat there typing, Olivia, you know what she's talking about. Will she answer? And every time Olivia changed the subject, they went along and changed the subject too. Now, if I was your supporter and I was sitting here and I was asking a question, because you were holding a whole panel about tattoos, and everybody knows that you can't get tattoos while you were pregnant. So all the woman asked was, did the tattoo artist know that you were pregnant when you went in there? And the answer is no. The answer is no. I'm going to guess that when she walked in there, she didn't have her Amazon belly taped on. She didn't look pregnant. She didn't act pregnant. And she probably was in there tooting and booting before she got there. She was probably vaping and smoking. There was probably absolutely nothing that led them to believe that she was pregnant. And we all know why. Because there was no baby. Also, I have a question. Did you guys notice, okay, on the live that she was doing with Jasmine, all Jasmine's kids were moving around because it was a long live. You could see Jasmine's kids in the background. She even showed her kids. You could hear Legendary. You mean to tell me that AJ was that silent? And then people did ask her in the live, could you show the baby? Where is the baby? What is he doing? She tried to say, oh, he's over there sleeping. And then 2 seconds later, she picked that vape up. Baby. And was huffing and puffing on that babe like, ooh. Her nerves was bad. She was out here being messy. Her nerves was bad. And see, this is the thing. When you start a lie like Olivia has done, especially with the baby, you're going to have to keep up with that. So then every time, like the day he goes to kindergarten or his first steps or things like that, Raquel's going to have to film all that. I don't know what kind of contract her and her sister have. I mean, it must be something really good. She must be giving her some kind of money. I think Olivia, let me tell you what I think is going on. I think Olivia did that to just get a whole bunch of rides and to make money. And I think that Raquel is probably tired of her mooching off the mom and taking all the mom's, time up. And Stella's probably tired of Olivia mooching off her. She's probably exhausted and jet lagged from having to fly to get those kids all the time. So I think that they came up with this plan. And in exchange, Olivia babysits for free. That's what I think. You babysit for free. You keep the kids. Raquel is married. She needs to have a life. Maybe there's some marital problems going on. Something, because I don't think the dad would go for this. At least I hope not. Maybe they're all whack. Heck, I don't know anymore, guys. I really don't. So maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below what you truly think, because I'm lost over here. I will see you in the comments.